So everybody's on the hunt for the top tiny crypto coins that will make you so rich that you don't even know what to do with yourself. The best crypto to buy now before Bitcoin's halving for 2024. In this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys 10 projects that I believe have massive potential going into Bitcoin's halving, even after Bitcoin's halving, that have very low market caps. Because when you look at Bitcoin, in order for Bitcoin to double, Bitcoin would need to add in an extra $1 trillion+ in market cap to go to $120,000. And everyone knows that Bitcoin will most likely do well over the next 1 to 2 years and even over the next decade, but Bitcoin is not going to create generational wealth. Even if Bitcoin does a 5x or a 10x this bull run cycle, if you have $1,000 in Bitcoin, you're only turning that into $5,000 or $10,000. So what we need to look for is altcoins that have lower market caps, that have massive 50x, 100x, 500x, and even, yes, 1000x potential. So that's what I'm going to be covering in this video. But as always, these videos are purely for education, informational purposes only. Don't buy, don't sell anything we talk about on this channel. I'm not a financial advisor. You should consult your financial advisor and ask what to do with your money. If they're a millionaire, like I always say, if they're not a millionaire, fire them. Get a financial advisor that's actually qualified, that has the results that you want. And the purpose of this video is to give you the education, the information, so you can always do your own research. So you're aware that crypto is very risky. You could lose all of your money in this industry. In fact, like 90% plus of people lose money in crypto because they operate off of emotions. They don't look at the charts. They don't do their own research. They buy tops, they sell bottoms, and they blame other people for their lack of their ability to accept responsibility for their own financial decisions. So when you like this video and you comment 777 below, if you're feeling blessed and you're feeling bullish, that's confirming that you're okay with the risk. You're okay with losing absolutely everything. If everything hits the fan and let's say the economy implodes and crypto goes down, you're a full grown adult and you bear the consequences by watching this video all the way to the end. So with that being said, if you're going to become the first millionaire in your family tree, confirm it by tapping the subscribe button. Let's run it. All right, bull runners, welcome back to the channel. So let's get into some top low market cap projects that are set to make millionaires this bull run cycle. In order to understand what's going to happen next, we need to discuss the psychology of a market cycle and talk about where the whole altcoin market is so you can understand how to time these projects properly. Because maybe you're watching this video a month later, 2 months later, 3 months later, the price action on the charts is going to be very, very different depending on when you're watching this. That's why I encourage you to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, and go to bullrunners.com so you can be notified first when these videos come out, because they're very time sensitive and they're very urgent because price moves very quick. And by the time it takes me to like record a video, get it edited, get it uploaded and distributed through the algorithm to push it to you, usually it's too late. So you need to be on our email list. You need to be in our Telegram group so you can be notified first. So when we look at Bitcoin right now, Bitcoin has seen a sell-off from $73,000 and we're still above the 50 moving average. You know, we need to hold the support of $59,000 going into Bitcoin's halving. But what I would expect to happen is for Bitcoin to continuously trend a little bit further to the downside to the 50 moving average, and for us to potentially see a bounce off of the 50 moving average, and for us to consolidate going into Bitcoin's halving. Now, if Bitcoin continuously trends further to the downside, breaks the 50 moving average and comes all the way down, you know, to like $49,000 or $50,000, somewhere around here, I would expect a bounce to take place as the 200 moving average trends upwards, and for us to do something like this to see maybe deeper correction, consolidation going into Bitcoin's halving, and then for us to break the high going into Q4 of 2024, closer to election, because the Democrats, in my opinion, I could be wrong here, they would want to pump the markets to make it seem like everything is great, to get more votes, to use that in debates against Donald Trump. And so I'm not going to get political here, but you know, the Federal Reserve print money, inflation is high, you know, they're going to be pivoting on their interest rates. And so crypto is going to be going absolutely parabolic in Q4 of 2024. And then in 2025, depending on if we pass the high this year, will determine if we have an earlier cycle top. But whatever Bitcoin does is going to determine what the altcoin market does, because as you can see, Bitcoin sell-off caused a massive, you know, bloodfest in the altcoin market. And as you guys can see, a lot of these projects down 20%, 15%, 30% for some of them, and very few are up right now. So all the wealthiest investors that are diversified in this industry, their portfolios are down too. So don't feel bad if you look at your portfolio and you're down 20 or 30% in altcoins. Everyone's down, guys. So we're all in this together. But it is player versus player. So here's how you get a competitive edge when you're looking at these altcoins that I'm going to discuss in a little bit to know when the best time is on the market based on psychology. Because the markets move off of disbelief, hope, optimism, belief, thrill, and euphoria in a bull run. And then during a bear market, you feel complacent, anxiety, denial, panic, capitulation, anger, and depression. So when we look at total 3, which is the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, the top 2, the market cap right now is at $675 billion. And in my opinion, we just broke out of the disbelief stage. Obviously anger, was down around this stage. Depression was all the way down here. This stage right here that you can see back from December of 2023 to February of 2024 was the disbelief stage where people were thinking, oh, this for sure won't last. We're going to come all the way back down here is what people thought. Bitcoin's going to 12K is what all the bears were saying. Last few rallies failed. This one probably will too. That's where the emotions were the strongest, right around this phase right here. And then when we finally broke out from this in February of 2024, and then by March, just a few days ago, right, we topped out at $789 billion. That's the hope stage where, maybe it can recover, and then greed gets higher. Now understand that when we go into extreme greed in the markets, it doesn't mean that that's the end, right? We can stay in extreme greed for an extended period of time. And then in a bear market, we can stay in fear, in extreme fear for an extended period of time for like a year. And so I would expect us to be neutral to extreme greed throughout the course of this bull run, unless there's a black swan event for us to go into fear or extreme fear. In that case, those dips would get bought up big time. And so right now, what we're looking at is the stochastic RSI, and you guys can see that anytime we're below 15 on the stochastic RSI on the daily, that's oversold conditions right here. So we're like 1.79, 4.88. And then anytime we're above 80 to 100, we're in overbought conditions. And so right now we're oversold. So I think this dip will get eaten up pretty quick. And then we're going to trend to the upside later this year after Bitcoin's halving. So as you can see on the psychology of a market cycle right here, to go from hope to optimism, where people think this is good company, I'm in for the long haul, and then we go into belief. Yes, I was correct. Did I tell you about XYZ? Their CEO said this. What did I tell you? What's up, man? Margin up for early retirement, long, go leverage 100x, all in the euphoria stage. Before we get there, it's going to take some time to go from hope to optimism, because we're going to start chopping around. We're going to start chopping around this area right here. Post Bitcoin's halving, then we see these breakouts like this, consolidate, chop higher, breakout, consolidate, sell off 20, 30%, then break out and move higher. We see it move somewhat like this. So it's going to be very volatile through that hope stage. And you have to be ready for days to wake up and see your portfolio down 20 or 30%. You just have to be prepared for that. But I know you're a full-grown adult. You're ready for this. And when you look at this, where we want to spot these projects, because they all generally move together, but some move first and some lag behind. So we want to spot the ones that are lagging behind right now, that are just getting ready to go into their disbelief rally, or they're at the corrective period, right, like here in the disbelief rally before they go into the hope stage. And so the first altcoin that we're going to talk about in today's list is one from 2000. They launched back on CoinMarketCap in 2022 during a bear market, and it's MagicCraft, MCRT, and the price is sitting at 0.00199, so almost 0.002 right now. The market cap relatively low, so the lower the market cap, we're going to talk about at the start of this video, then we're going to get in the higher market caps towards the end of this video, the riskier they get, but the also higher potential that they have. There's no guarantees here, obviously, that these projects are going to do well, but I'm going to show you on the charts, I'm going to show you on the website, and I'm going to show you like audits and all that good stuff that you guys can see. So the market cap of MagicCraft is $6 million. It's on the Binance Smart Chain. If I click on markets right here, you can see where it's listed. It's listed on PancakeSwap, Bybit, HTX. It's also on Radium as well too. If we click on more, it's on Solana and Phantom. Although the volume over on Radium is only $4,000, so there's not that much volume over on Solana right now. MEXC, $30,000, BitGet, Bitmart, and then Gate.io. So there's a fair amount of exchanges that have this project listed, and the all-time high in terms of market cap is upwards of $28 million. And if we look at price, the all-time high in terms of price was upwards of 7 cents, and right now we're at 0.002, so we're drastically down on the chart. So what I look for is when I see a project like this, one of the first places I go to is Dex Tools, and I look at the chart, I look at the market cap, the liquidity. There's $433,000 in liquidity. I look at the DEX score, it's 99 out of 99. The contract's been verified. It's not a honey pot. The buy tax is 0. The sell tax is 0. And I look at the chart and I see where we're at in terms of the psychology of a market cycle. So if I bring up the psychology of a market cycle right here on the screen, so you can see, we saw anger happen back here in October of 2023, and we formed a neckline in December of 2023. And also we retested this descending resistance in March 9th. And so what I would expect to happen for this project is for us to chop sideways, maybe break out from this descending resistance. If we do, we need to clear and we need to hold 0.0035 roughly to 0.0045 as support. But if we continuously trend to the downside, we could see a rejection from this descending resistance multiple times and just trade within this triangle, leading us into the depression stage where people think that it's over, we're going to go lower, and then we just hold a strong support floor and we eventually break out of this descending resistance, hold it as support, retest this neckline, and then eventually break through for some type of disbelief rally like we saw for total 3, hold it as support, and then we go into the hope rally in Q4 of 2024. Also, when we look at the stochastic RSI on the daily, we're sitting below 20 right now. We're at like 4.66, 2.26 it looks like. And so this is what I would expect the chart to look like. For us to bottom out, somewhere around Bitcoin's halving, maybe a little bit after Bitcoin's halving, we trend a little bit lower with the rest of the markets depending on Bitcoin, but eventually I would expect a breakout for Magicraft. As you guys can see right here, since October of 2023, we've been trending higher. We've seen massive liquidity injection followed by some profit taking, but us holding a strong support floor, trending further to the upside. Now, if we go to magicraft.io, this is a MOBA, mobile online battle arena play to earn game where you can embark on a mystical journey armed with a powerful MCRT token. Every hero ventures into the NFT marketplace to amplify earnings and forge their legend. So similar to like League of Legends and other games that generate hundreds of millions of dollars, Magicraft offers innovative ownership of intake assets on the blockchain. You own your game in an epic saga where you are the hero. So you can convert MCRT to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and more. Embrace the adventure. And MCRT is the game utility token for the Magicraft blockchain game. It should not be considered as an investment. Cryptocurrencies are volatile, obviously involve risk, like I said at the beginning of this video. And so MCRT has different utility within their play to earn game, where step one, you simply register an MCRT account. You download the game on the PC version, the App Store, or on Google Play. And then you jump into the Web3 lobby to start playing, and you earn digital rewards for winning on the battlefield. Now, if you look at their team, they have a pretty deep team and some strong advisors that are in the crypto space that also have, big influence on Twitter and on social media as well too. They have partners listed on here like SafePal, Cointelegraph, Chainplay, Gate.io, among many others. And the reason why I think this project has some massive potential is not only because the chart is almost bottomed out, but the most popular mobile online battle arena games worldwide by November 2023, generated lots of revenue in the hundreds of millions of dollars. And so this game right now, the market cap in terms of the crypto space is only at $6 million. And I don't really see any other games that are doing what they're doing in the mobile online battle arena space, where they have free to earn features allowing players to participate in hourly matches with a prize pool that's created within the Web3 lobby. And also the play to earn model, where players have the ability to create matches and define various parameters such as the start date and time, number of players, game modes, and game maps, where players set the entry ticket cost for participating in the match and the corresponding number of MCRT tokens equivalent to the entry ticket cost determined by the match creator is deducted from the game balance. And following the conclusion of the battle, the prize pool is distributed amongst the participants, and MCRT tokens are equally divided amongst the members of the winning team. And so they have different prize pool examples on how the play to earn gaming model works. Now, if you guys watched my video yesterday, I believe it was, I talked about how play to earn gaming keywords, NFT gaming, and crypto gaming keywords are going to increase in popularity as we get in the later stage of this bull run. So there's the gaming side of things with the in-game currency that's used to play these games. Then also there's the investor side of things, where we look at things like tokenomics, we look at the team, we look at the roadmap, the white paper, the utility, the audits, all of that good stuff. So when we go on Certic and we type in Magicraft, they got a 90 out of 100. So they're in the top 15 percentile, and they're ranked number 80 in terms of all audits on Certic. Because if we go to the security leaderboard and we see which ones have the top audits at like 95 plus, obviously you guys can see a lot of these are large caps with like 1 billion, 900 million, 500 million, 5 billion, 4 billion, XRP ledgers, 32 billion. And then the further down we get on the list, these projects are some of the most solid projects in terms of audits. And so they're listed up here in the top 100, which is incredible. They also have a referral program for the players to be able to earn more MCRT tokens and for Magicraft to expand their user base through a system that rewards active community community members who bring in new participants. And the benefits of this, really, really simple to understand, similar to Amazon Associates. It allows for community growth, increased engagement, token circulation. It's very simple and straightforward. You just visit the referral page, you get your unique referral link, share the link, earn rewards, and then track your progress in the back office. Now, if you go to their Twitter, they have 163,000 followers on Twitter. The last post was 19 hours ago, and they have pretty decent engagement for a small market cap project right here. They're doing lots of different giveaways and MCRT tokens, and so they're staying active. That's good. That's what we want to see. So in terms of gameplay, they don't have the craziest graphics like GTA or NBA 2K, basketball games where it makes it look like it's a real person and stuff, but you don't need the craziest graphics to have a fun game. You just need a fun experience with in-game rewards and all that good stuff for your friends to be able to play with each other. So as long as the developers just keep improving it, keep adding new characters, the ability to level up the characters, and they keep doing marketing, they keep doing strategic partnerships in the industry, I think this project could do very, very well. And with the $6 million market cap on the Binance Smart Chain, you definitely want to add this project to your watch list. Now, the next altcoin on the list is PawSwap, or PAW. It's sitting at a $7 million market cap. The total supply is 999 trillion tokens. There's 429 trillion of those in circulation. They're on the Ethereum blockchain, on Gate.io, on ShibaSwap, on BitGet, also on Uniswap, MEXC, LBank, CoinEx, Bitmart, CoinStore. And when we head over to DEX tools, we can see the market cap shows 17 million because the circulating supply that's been reported by the team is 999 trillion, which is all of the max supply. So that's why we need to check DEX tools, because sometimes it doesn't match up with CoinMarketCap, and DEX tools actually has better information along with DEX Screener. And all you do to find these projects is you copy the contract address from CoinMarketCap or on CoinGecko. You come over to DEX tools and you just paste it right here, and you want to click the one with the largest amount of liquidity. And when you look at the DEX score, they have a 99 out of 99. The contract's been verified, no honeypot. Buy tax is 0%, sell tax is 0 to 0.7%, so underneath 1% on a sell tax. And when we look at the chart, we're in this symmetrical triangle. So if Bitcoin continues to sell off, then I would expect this project to see a further sell off to the downside to form a higher low for a depression stage right here, because as you can see, euphoria was all the way up here in March of 2023, the beginning of this month. And then we saw complacency right here, anxiety, denial, panic, and then anger down here, capitulation. We see the short-term temporary rally to come back up to retest the complacency stage. Now, this could still be part of the anger to depression stage if we continuously sell off to the downside. What I would expect to happen is for us to see a sell-off to the downside, hold a support that is higher than the support of August of 2023, and for us to stay within this symmetrical triangle right here and eventually break it to the upside with the rest of the market, hold it as support, and then for us to see a disbelief rally to the upside and then do what Total 3 did, like I showed you on the previous chart, and then see another breakout to the upside for the hope stage of this recovery rally. And when we look at the stochastic RSI on the daily, we're sitting below 15 right now, which means that the bears are in control, and they could stay in control for an extended period of time, which is why I would expect the price to see a sell-off further to the downside, somewhere around this upward trending support right here. And we go to their website, podchain.net. They have a lot behind their technology. There's the PodChain, the PodDAO, the Pod Merchant, Pod POS, Pod Hardware, Pod Card, Pod Burn, Pod Scanner. And then there's the PawSwap, Pod Aggregator, Pod Hub, Pod Fiat, Pod Bridge, Pod Staking, Pod Academy, and Pod Donate. So I'm not going to go through every single thing on here. I encourage you guys to go read their white paper where they break down all of their technology in detail. But PodChain is their innovative DEX, their decentralized exchange and community ecosystem established on blockchain tech. So PodChain aspires to eliminate dependencies on centralized exchanges by adhering to the principles of decentralization, modern security, and self-custody. And PodChain offers a secure and intuitive DEX optimized for token swapping. So their goal is to become one of the ideal token swapping platforms. They provide users with comprehensive analysis of any token that you're considering swapping into by offering insights into the specifics, from potential security vulnerabilities and contract details such as renounced, non-renounced status, taxation mechanisms, to all-time high and all-time low charts and beyond. You can set limit orders, which is very key to be able to dollar cost average in and out of the markets. And other notable features encompass the ability to add liquidity for preferred tokens, set price ranges to mitigate potential and permanent losses, and integrate a fiat on-ramp and facilitate purchase via credit and debit cards. So far, there's been over $620 million worth of trading volume, 20 plus utilities connected to the PodChain, 80 plus developers powering their innovation, and 10,000 plus token holders right now. If you go to Twitter, they have 37,000 followers. Their last post was on March 16th. Got 28,000 views, 363 likes, 201 retweets, 191 comments. So not too bad for just 4 days ago. They're doing weekly hangouts on their spaces, so you guys can be able to go listen to what they have to say. The last one that they did was just 4 days ago. Looks like they're expanding their team to hire more customer support, design, marketing, and more. So it's good that these companies are active on Twitter and that the engagement is high. So for such a low market cap project at 7 million, or if this is correct at 17 million, that's still a low market cap. I'd have to confirm after this video, do a little more research on what the market cap actually is, because the differentiator is whether all of the tokens are in circulation or not. But if the circulating supply was reported by the tokens team to DEX tools to be all in circulation, then the market cap would be 17 million and CoinMarketCap just needs to update. Now heading over to Certic, they have one of the highest audits in the industry at 92.44. They're part of the top 10 percentile, and they're ranked number 23 out of every single blockchain project that has been audited by Certic, which is absolutely insane because it looks like they're the lowest market cap project with the highest audit in the entire industry alongside Script Network. The only thing that I don't like is when we go to their brand development team and their tech development team, there's no real faces here. It's like either AI pictures or these NFT pictures, but they've been featured on LBank, Gate.io, Dextroid, Bitrue, Coinstore, Bitmark, Bit4x, BitGet. And with the Certic audit, it kind of rules out that the team needs to have actual real photos up there, because a lot of these projects, their team's not even doxed and they're in the billions of dollars in market cap. So this is definitely one of those projects you want to keep on your star list and watch this entire bull run. All right, so the next project on the list is TokenFi. It's sitting at 0.078 with a $78 million market cap. Now the max supply of this token is 10 billion tokens in circulation. 1 billion are in circulation, 10%. So it's not the best in terms of the amount that are in circulation, but the coolest thing about this project is on the BNB Smart Chain and it's on the Ethereum blockchain. When we click on markets, it's on Gate.io, Bybit, KuCoin, PancakeSwap. It's on Uniswap as well too, MEXC, BingX, CoinX, CoinW, among many other exchanges further down the list. And this is underneath the Floki ecosystem. It was created by the same team, and Floki is one of the top meme coin projects in the world. And so when we go over to DEX tools and we look at the DEX score, it's a 99 out of 99, buy tax 0.3%, sell tax 0.3%. So a total of 0.6% under 1% buy or sell tax. And it looks like this project is in the disbelief rally right now, because as you guys can see right here, it did very, very well out of launch. This massive green candle brought it upwards of, euphoria stage. This could be arguably like the complacency stage, dead cat bounce. And then we go into anxiety, denial, panic, anger, capitulation, anger. And then we see this depression stage right here. And so then we're out of the high. We broke out of the high as disbelief, where people think this rally is going to fail just like others. So we could bobble around here at this resistance or the support of 0.0516. If Bitcoin continuously sees a sell-off, we could coil up. I would expect some sort of like symmetrical triangle or ascending triangle to form over the next few weeks, and for us to break out with the rest of the market and go into the hope stage of the market cycle. Now on the stochastic RSI on the daily, we're sitting below 15 at 12.66, 5.41. So we're all the way down here into oversold conditions. So even if we chop around for an extended period of time, as long as we stay above 5 cents and hold it as support, the next breakout for TokenFi is going to be massive. And when we go to their website, tokenfi.com, they're giving users all they need to create a token or tokenize real world assets in a simple all-in-one platform without writing a line of code. Now I made a few videos about this project because I believe they're going to do really, really well, guys. The tokenization market, based on what Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, has said, real world asset market is projected to be around $16 trillion industry by 2030. So TokenFi is years ahead of the competition. They're aiming to solve the problems within this space by giving users all they need to create successful crypto tokens or tokenize an asset in a simple all-in-one platform without writing a single line of code. And so they offer the following solutions. That's the TokenFi token launcher, where you can launch your own ERC20 or a BEP20 compliant token, like Floki, for example, without touching a line of code. And coming soon, they have generative AI for NFTs, where you can leverage the power of AI to do an NFT launch, resulting in quick, high quality artwork with just a few clicks. And so that's going to put a lot of artists out of business, but that's going to make it easy for creators. And they have TokenFi Connect coming soon, which allows users to directly and seamlessly connect with key players, institutions, market makers, exchanges, funds, and influencers and thought leaders for easy access to deeper liquidity and reach for your tokens, even if you have zero experience. They also have the quick launch bot, which will allow you to quickly and instantaneously deploy tokens through Telegram and Discord as well too. The real world asset tokenization model coming soon, which allows anyone to tokenize real world assets that are not securities relatively quickly and efficiently through their platform. And then they're going to have the referral program to incentivize users for sharing, where they're going to allocate 5% of the TokenFi token supply towards a user incentive program aimed at boosting adoption. Then the artificial intelligence smart contract auditor to perform on-the-spot audits of tokens created with TokenFi, assuring users about the contracts they launched through the platform. And users will also get a branded audit report to show to their users to increase trust in their tokens. And then the TokenFi Launchpad allowing users to raise funds for their tokens in a decentralized manner without worrying about the technical aspects. So the utility that they're working on is pretty awesome and robust with their token launcher, tokenization module, generative AI, TokenFi Connect, TokenFi AI smart contract auditor, their quick launch bot for Telegram and Discord, and then their Launchpad. Now going over to Certic, TokenFi got an 85.85. They're part of the top 10 percentile. They're ranked number 18. And as long as they improve the fundamentals, this project could even get over a 90 on the audit score. But in terms of category score, they're 92.7, so they're an excellent ranking according to Certic. When we go to their Twitter, they have 44,000 followers. Their pin post is from February 13th, 807,000 views, 1,600 likes, 867 retweets, 254 comments. But 4 hours ago, they posted about BlackRock filing with the SEC to launch a tokenization fund, which is big because as BlackRock doubles down on this industry, everyone's eyes are going to be geared towards real world asset tokenization projects. And TokenFi is going to be one of the main ones that I believe is going to absorb a lot of the liquidity from the institutions that come in. It has a $79 million market cap, guys. It's not going to stay here for long because with the team behind Floki that created this project, backing this project, it's in their best interest to make sure that it succeeds. So you definitely want to start this project, add it to your watch list, and keep your eyes on it this entire bull run. Now, the next altcoin on the list is Axon DAO Governance Token, or AXGT. It's sitting at 0.7444. So comment 444 if you guys are feeling blessed. The market cap is a mid cap. It's sitting at $112 million. I mean, the other day it was under $100 million. And when I click on all, this chart is in a very, very healthy uptrend right now. The max supply is 1 billion tokens. The circulating supply is, 152 million. So 15% in circulation. So a little bit lower of a percentage than what we would like TokenFi. However, it's listed on Uniswap, OpenOcean, Dodo, and then they're working on other exchanges right now as well too. If we head over to DEX tools, looking at the all-time chart right now, the stochastic RSI is still too relatively new to gather any data for that because they launched on the 13th of February of 2024. So this project is just barely a month old, and it already has a $100 million market cap. So there's a massive amounts of backing behind this project. The liquidity is $4.46 million. It has a 99 out of 99 DEX score, no honeypot, no buy tax, zero sell tax. So this chart is just in a massive bullish channel right now. And if we hold this support at roughly 57 cents right now, we don't trade to the downside, it dropped to like 37 cents. I believe we're just going to continue the uptrend as we push up with the rest of the market towards Q4 of 2024. And so I believe this project could do well for a variety of reasons. Number one is because they're going to be pioneering the decentralized science space. So on their Twitter, they posted 10 things they love about decentralized science. It's going to accelerate innovation through open access to data, improve peer review via blockchain verification, democratization of scientific research funding, increase transparency in research processes, reduce publication barriers for researchers, enhance data integration, integrity and reproducibility, empowerment of independent researchers, enhanced collaboration across borders, greater public participation in science, incentivization of novel research through tokenomics. And just a few days ago, there's a post made by Binance. They recognize decentralized science as the future of scientific research. And just recently, they made an entrance to the NVIDIA GTC conference. And so with them exploring synergies between artificial intelligence and robotics, these innovations are basically going to spark a new epoch of scientific discovery. So they're a proud member of the NVIDIA Inception Accelerator Program. They're a recipient of Polygon's DAO Village DeSci grant, and they're DeSci participant in GR15 in beta rounds. And they began in 2014 as a medical telecommunications startup, having built various mobile software solutions for hospitals and clinical research companies in the United States. They have several business and technology partners like Hewlett Packard Enterprises, Apache Spark, Apache Superset, TensorFlow, Pandas, Boston Labs, Cerebras, and Pinecone. Now, when we go over to the team section, this I actually really do like because their whole entire team is doxed. The chief legal officer previously worked at the SEC. Some of the advisors have some of the biggest experience, like 30 years of experience building and selling companies. A U.S. Navy nuclear submarine officer veteran, Bob Crouch. Randall Willard was an ER physician with over 20 years of experience at 4 hospitals and NCNVA, chairman for nearly 12 years at NHRMC. Kevin Cannon is the medical director and principal investigator for clinical research at PMG Wilmington, among many other experienced advisors in this space. So they have a giant network of scientists and doctors as their advisors and part of their core team. And if you guys head on over to the white white paper, you can see the vision, their onboarding process, their future roadmap for what they have planned for the future to integrate artificial intelligence with science, incorporated into their technology to detect things like Alzheimer's early. And when we go to Certic, they have a 73.6. They're ranked number 57, a part of the top 30 percentile. So add this project to your watch list and keep your eyes on it this entire bull run. Now, the next altcoin on the list is Tectum's TET. It's sitting at $31 right now with $154 million market cap. The max supply is only 10 million of these tokens, guys, half of Bitcoin. And the circulating supply is 4.9 million, about 49%. It's on the Ethereum blockchain, listed on Uniswap, Gate.io, MEXC, BitGet, BingX, XT, and then Bitmart, and then several other exchanges. If we head to DEX tools, they got a 99 out of 99 on the DEX score. No honeypot, buy tax is 0, sell tax is 0. Looking at the chart, we're trading in this bullish channel. And if we can hold this upward trending support, we're most likely going to continue to the upside. Now, the support to the downside to watch for is the previous resistance back from July of 2023 and even December of 2023 at about $15. So if Bitcoin breaks down further, I would expect the altcoin market to break down further. And it's important for you to keep these projects on your watch list if they get into even more oversold territory, because as we look at the stochastic RSI, we're sitting below 20 on the daily in oversold conditions. The all-time high for this project is about $50. And if we continuously stay in this channel, eventually something has to give because we're in a much more macro symmetrical triangle. So if we break to the downside, I would expect the next stop to be about $15. If we break to the upside, I would expect the next stop for this project to be $80, $90, or $100. Now, if we go to Tectum.io, they are the world's fastest blockchain. They actually proved this in one of the previous videos that they did on their YouTube channel that I played a few days ago. They exceed 1 million transactions per second and provide instant event status delivery and ownership updates. They have the Tectum Soft Note, which is the transactionless payment system for their new superconductive digital environment. The crypto wallet, where you could instantly transfer and convert crypto for a fraction of the cost of conventional networks. The 3-factor authentication, which is a flexible, scalable, and completely secure solution for online user authentication. It looks like they just updated their website because their last test did 3.5 million plus transactions per second. And if you guys look on the list, Bitcoin is 7, Cardano is 1,000, Ripple 1,500, Avalanche 4,500, and then Phantom is 300,000. So this blows everything out of the water. And they have Soft Note Ordinals, which is the future of all Bitcoin ordinals, a game changer for the world of NFTs. This is coming soon on their platform. And the reason why Soft Note Ordinals improve traditional ordinals is because they're immutable. Traditional ordinals can be reinscribed, whereas Soft Note Ordinals cannot be reinscribed. They have more possibilities, like being able to mint ordinal NFT files up to 2 gigabytes on the Tectum blockchain very cheaply. Traditional ordinals clog up the Bitcoin MEM pool, whereas Soft Note Ordinals transact on the Tectum blockchain. And with traditional ordinals, you need a Bitcoin wallet to be stored and sent, and Soft Note Ordinals transact using a serial number and passcode so they can be sent over any platform, including Discord, WhatsApp, and email. And then the Tectum wallet has minimal fees. For example, if you're going to transfer Bitcoin into and out of your Tectum wallet, it's processed for under 2% of the fees of standard on-chain Bitcoin transactions. In addition, Bitcoin moved out of your Tectum wallet and onto SoftNote can move for free forever. Now, if you guys are familiar with 2-factor authentication, they have 3-factor authentication where phones can be hacked, SIM cards can be duplicated, and today's 2-factor authentication solutions can be compromised. That's why they developed their revolutionary 3-factor application, which provides a flexible, scalable, completely secure solution for user authentication, where XFA is a mobile and desktop authentication platform that provides payment processors and service providers with impenetrable user security, and it works by intermingling human and machine logic to create quantum proof, login encryption, and protects against SMS and QR code hacking while offering dual-tone multi-frequency DTMF fallback protection for lost or legacy devices. So a lot of this technology is over my head. In fact, it's over like 99.9% of the world's head. But how they're able to do this and develop this incredible technology is through their incredible team. So if you go to the team, you can see Russell Brooks is the CEO, Trevor MacArthur, Chief Operating Officer, Brendan Young, Albert Pierce, Alex Gusev. He got his experience at CRISPmine, where he successfully led angel funding rounds for initial startups, product planning, management, and development responsibilities for information security and distributed ledger technologies, creating 3-factor authentication for the Russian central bank, Smart City Kobleti with the Prime Minister of the Ajahar Republic, SquareShare for, I think I'm butchering these words here, but SquareShare for Georgia Republic, and Palm Chain for Emirate of Dubai, along with Grig Messenger and Tectum Blockchain. I made this video a little over a month ago when Tectum was at $29, but listen to this. Tectum's history dates all the way back to the 1980s when one of their core developers worked on a submarine software, and the computer infrastructure used in submarines, it needs to have sufficient redundancy built into its design to ensure that it remains operational even during partial flight
flooding of the vessel, if an emergency occurs causing water damage to multiple areas all at once. So these early systems had some of the properties of a distributed ledger, as they needed to be self-healing, redundant, and decentralized. And after the arrival of blockchains back in 2009, the Tectum team realized that it had a relatively superior understanding of distributed ledger technology based on this experience compared to the rest of the blockchain sector. And their team is doxed. They even have a KYC verification by Cyberscope, which has done over 1,800 smart contract audits across all different networks like the Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, Solana, Polygon, Avalanche, and many others. And they've KYC'd more than 800 teams. And the Tectum team was fortunate in that it didn't have to start development of its technologies from scratch after Crispmine co-founder Alex Gusev acquired the intellectual property associated with these early designs. In addition, the project has the experience of Dmitry Stakeev, a core developer of these submarine systems, and this long history is the reason that the Tectum blockchain is written in Delphi, as it's one of the oldest and most powerful coding languages. And Crispmine's co-founder Alex Gusev was looking for ways to implement a commercial product based on Tectum, and the soft note was the eventual fruition of this undertaking, combining cutting-edge blockchain design with extremely efficient early distributed ledger designs. So Crispmine is the creators of the first ever quantum-proof three-factor authentication and Grig Messenger. And Crispmine is a cybersecurity company that holds over 50 patents and other forms of intellectual property in the information security, distributed ledger protocol, online messaging, and cryptocurrency space. So Tectum's flagship product is called SoftNote, and the SoftNote system is a radical rethink on how to scale Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, and is only possible using the Tectum blockchain as its host. And due to Tectum's speed and its overlay network functionality, which allows Tectum to integrate with the Bitcoin network to facilitate on-chain Bitcoin liquidity transfers at drastically increased speed and reduce fees. So when we go to Certic, Tectum has an 82 out of 100. They're part of the top 35 percentile. So it's definitely a high caliber project that you want to keep on your watch list this entire bull run. Now for the next altcoin, what we're going to do is continue this in a part 2 video that you guys can watch using the link in the description below, or you can go to bullrunners.com to get exclusive early access to these videos before they get distributed to you on YouTube. And all you have to do is click the button on the page, put in your best email address. You guys will be instantly subscribed to our daily video newsletter to get the best information first to help you prepare for the worst that's yet to come in this economy. And you also get early access to the underground guidebook for discovering 100x altcoins. So if you guys want to see altcoin number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then go ahead and check that out. The link will be in the description below, along with the timestamps for this entire video. And as always, you know what we're doing. We're backing up our truck all the way to the bank, grabbing the bags, packing them and stacking them, leaving no bags left behind, because we believe the spending power of the dollar is going down in value. That's a fact based on inflation. Blockchain technology, distributed ledger technology, and cryptocurrencies are growing up in interest. That's the truth. And together, you know where we're going. We're going camping on the beaches of the moon. I'll see you guys on the next video. I will see you on bullrunners.com. Click that link below right now to check out the rest of these altcoins. As always, you know what to do. Stay bullish.